Today we're going to talk about all of the part locations that you guys can find inside of the Michael Barrel map. We got two things to build here. The first thing we're going to talk about is the harness straps for the zipline, all of the part locations for that, which I will be pulling from a video that I already did on how to beat the Phase 1 Snowfella boss fight, so just expect a repeat of that. But in this video, we will also talk about all of the part locations to build the helicopter, because I know a lot of you guys are struggling on finding all of these parts around the map and you don't know how to continue or progress throughout the game, so hopefully this video will help you guys out. So without further ado, you goofy goobers, let's go ahead and hop into the harness straps. There are 3 parts that you need, and each part has 3 locations to be in. So the first part is the carboner set, and this is the easiest part because all 3 locations are pretty much right next to each other on top of the Michael Barrel map. Where one of the crafting benches is, the carboner set is around that area. So we have one on the ventilation system back here, we have one on the barrel right next to the crafting station, and we have one right next to the fuse charger on top of Michael Barrel. So once you grab that carboner set, go ahead and add that to the crafting bench. The next part is the leg harness straps. A fun fact for the leg harness straps, this part will always spawn inside of the ice, and to melt the ice you do need the flamethrower. So once you get the flamethrower, there will be these ice spot patches around the map. You can use that flamethrower to melt those spots and grab the part that you need. So the first location for the leg harness straps is outside. You will find this if you're going to go into Michael Barrel on the right side. It'll be right here on a snowbank. The last 2 parts are upstairs. You'll find one at the first mystery box location right next to the zipline, and then the last harness strap location can be in the ice on top of the Michael Barrel map. This is in the same area where the carboner set is. There's an icicle patch right here next to the ventilation system. And the last part are the harness straps. This part can be found in the ice as well. It has 1 location to be in the ice and 2 locations to not be in the ice. So the first location for the harness straps is outside. If you were going into Michael Barrel on the right side, again, if you do take a right before entering, you do see the harness strap part on a chair here. And then if we go into Michael Barrel into the trap room, this is the same location where the fireplace is. There will be a shelf in there with the Tony statue. That is one of the other locations where the harness strap is. And the final location for the harness straps could be in the icicles. So this is going to be adjacent to the perk machine that's on top of the Michael Barrel map. This is also in the same location where you can find the fuse for the Blizzard Matrix. And those are all the locations for the zipline parts. When you guys got all those parts, make sure to add it to the crafting bench one by one, and you'll build the zipline harness strap. And now we're going to go ahead and talk about the helicopter part locations. There are going to be a total of 5 parts that you guys need in order to build the helicopter. Once you do build this helicopter, by the way, it does offer you the choice to progress through the game and get the badge for the frozen plans, or you can go ahead and just end the match right there. You can escape off the helicopter and end the game. It is up to you guys to decide. So with there being 5 parts in the map, there is a total of 2 location spots for each part. So first, let's go ahead and talk about the helicopter launch tube. The 2 spots that this part spawns in is in the main spawn area outside. You can find them both by a snowbank. You can find one right next to the fuse charger that's outside in the spawn area, or you can find one near the perk location outside as well, right in front of Michael Barrel. This will be right next to the wall weapon that you can buy outside. The next part is the helicopter weapons platform, and the 2 locations for this part is literally right next to each other. You can find it outside in the spawn area on Michael Barrel, and it's all the way to the right. If you were to enter Michael Barrel on the right side of the map, which is near where the yellow snow is, the helicopter weapons platform part spawns here on that side of the map. It'll either spawn right next to Michael Barrel or a little bit to the right, but it's pushed up against the snowbank where the invisible wall is. You can't progress outside of that area. The next part is the helicopter ski part. The first part location for this is outside in the spawn area as well, and this one will be adjacent to the helicopter weapons platform, right across from it. This part can also be found if you were to enter Michael Barrel on the right side as well. It's right next to the truck that's outside. And the last part location for this is right on top of Michael Barrel. If you were to enter Michael Barrel, if you go on the left side and you go up the ramp, it'll be right next to the Michael Barrel sign, the logo that shows you this is Michael Barrel. It'll be on that balcony area. The next part is the helicopter tail part. The first location for this can be found outside right next to the helicopter. It'll be in the corner in the spawn area. And the last location for this helicopter tail part can be found right next to the crafting bench on top of Michael Barrel. It'll be right to the left of it. And the last part we have here is the helicopter rotor blade, and this part spawns both locations on top of Michael Barrel. You'll have one that's kind of leaning up against this unfinished constructed sign. This is in the same area as the crafting bench on top of Michael Barrel. And the last part location for this can be found right up next to the zip line on top of Michael Barrel, next to the first mystery box location. And those are all of the part locations for the helicopter. Hopefully this video helped you guys out, and please, if you guys have any more questions about Michael Barrel and if you guys want to see anything else, let me know in the comment section down below. I am looking and I am replying to those people who do have questions. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me. My name's JMT, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.